Shake
There you
Brian.
go. Not just talk, just be normal.
Okay.
We're gonna show our real lives.
But it's got the first covering is you put that on first.
Yeah.
Leave it dry. And then you got a second course. You put it on and let it dry. And then you put another coat on and you're done.
Yeah.
And then you got the eyelash stuff, the
Eyelash
shadow.
stuff.
But yeah, Linda's girl, or Charlotte's girl, Brittany, came down with somebody to bring me home or something. They didn't bring me home. I don't know. I don't remember what this there for. Bringing somebody, I don't know. Anyway,
I think you
There's
went to
quite the
Ohio
difference.
for Aunt Carol.
I flew and then they brought me back home.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Jason and Brittany brought you back home.
Yeah. Did you hear, with Linda talking, that Jason's got a girlfriend,
Oh, does he?
and they called to see if he wanted to ride with him to go look at the Christmas lights. They said, they thought it might be interesting, and then they tried calling him again, and they didn't answer.
No.
So they went ahead and looked at the Christmas lights themselves.
Yeah.
But I thought, Jason, I said, that's the first time, you know, anybody, no.
What? What? What?
My morning.
It's alright. Just be normal. Just
That's
act
what's
normal.
scary.
That's what people want. They want to know normal. They want to know what your life's like out here living with your daughter. Out in
I
the
should
country.
be out there with the chickens. You gotta have the rabbit in it.
Well, we'll eventually probably put rabbits
She's a
and
loud
stuff
little
in 'em.
sucker.
Who?
She makes noise, that rabbit.
I know she's growling.
And you know who it is. You know where it's coming from, but... And did you get up the other night and close the door?
I got up last night, closed the door, and I closed the windows because it was getting chilly.
Yeah. When I come out, I go, she must have been up. But yeah, I moved that chair around and all this stuff to rearrange underneath my table. And I was so worried that someday I may hit that candle and break it for you. So I got my canes and stuff out of there.
What candle?
Or what you just described,
The wax burner, Mom.
the wax. To me, it's a candle.
Well,
Wax
it
burner.
kind of is a candle, but it's a little electronic globe thing, and it's got a regular old light bulb in it. And then you put a dish on top of that, and you put the little wax cubes that have scent in them, and you put those in there, and you turn it on, and as the wax melts and melts down, and it puts off the scent, whatever scent wax you put in there. So yeah, it's kind of like a candle.
Well, it's sort of like what that you brought over to my house, which I should check on. What's it called? Candles on wall. Now see today that candle, you don't even know what it is. My writing's that bad.
It's alright.
I know, but upset
You're
you
not a
another time.
secretary.
I know, but then other times I can write pretty good. Not real good, but good enough where I can read it.
Yeah. So everybody in the world's gonna see you right now, Mom.
In the world,
Everybody in the world can see you right now.
I almost said the action words.
Oh, don't do that. They might
Frowned upon.
they might frown upon us.
This is that great. I always thought when I was young, I saw the old lady smoking. I thought that was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. And now here I am, an old lady. But maybe I'm not as old as she was yet.
Maybe not. You're
But
still
she was
pretty
just a
young.
skinny little thing.
So just think, Mom. You can have you a boyfriend out there, and he might be watching right now.
That's an idea.
See, we could get you a husband.
No, I had no husband.
Why not? You grew up in the what? The 50s and 60s?
I don't know. I was born in '49, so.
I know that.
And Ed was born in '26.
Yeah.
It's the war. That's when they was calling in everybody to go fight. Of course, so he was too young for that. I think he was like 16 when all that happened. His, people around the neighborhood, the guys had to go. And, he lived in that small town. And he was playing basketball outside.
I think that he said that he was called into the house. They listened to it on the radio, where they had bombed Pearl Harbor.
And that they had a radio that you could actually use.
Yeah.
I still remember getting our first television. It was out in somebody's chicken coop.
The television was in the chicken coop?
Yeah, it still worked and everything, but they got a new TV, didn't know what to do with it, so.
Well, they must have been rich because they had TV for the chickens.
Yeah?
Oh.
Well, you gotta have entertainment,
When do you think that was? Like, how old were you?
I don't know. Right, 10, 11, somewhere in there. And then you got the little shade with the different levels of the blue and what have you.
Yeah.
The white, blue, I don't know, there's 3 different colors on that little screen to make it a color TV.
Yeah. Did you have a color TV? Or was that a black and white one?
That was black and white, and you could get this like a sheet of plastic or something that had the 3 different colors on it to sort of make the TV. You could look like the blue skies, the green for the grass. I think it might have been blue in the middle, but I don't know. But yeah. Oh, you talk about me listening to the old country and western songs that I, and the younger teenage kids when I grew up. But they have all these old pictures of houses, kids, and they had where one was, I don't know, they had clothesline, old cabins, stuff like this. I always like to look down through those. That's why I zip down through. I'm not listening to the whole song, but I'm going down just to see the old pictures. Kids in trailers out working in the fields, the cotton fields, and I just think it's kind of neat. And I look at how they're dressed, and a lot of them are barefoot, and just stuff like that.
Did you have shoes when you were a little, Mom?
Yeah.
Did you have to walk to school?
No.
Did you walk to school barefoot,
No.
uphill both ways and all that?
No.
Why not?
I went barefoot around the house all the time.
Yeah.
And that's, we went through the mud and everything. It was hard to climb trees though without any shoes on. There's only one tree I could climb without my shoes on. That was the one without any limbs coming out. They just had a little bit of a nut
Nuts,
Knob.
huh?
knob sticking out.
Now I got y'all messed up because I was talking about boyfriends earlier. So where'd your mind go?
Right up the
Right up the tree.
tree. Yeah, did I say that out loud? But anyway, I was the only one in the family that could climb that tree. And my brother David, we always had a little competition, and he was mad because I could climb that tree and he couldn't. But climbing trees, you don't see pictures of kids hanging up too high up in the tree. Now I'd be scared to death. Well, I was afraid when the kid was jumping out of the barn, yours. Because I thought that's a lot of space for kids that age to be jumping.
Yeah. Me and Jason used to jump out of the hayloft over at Granny's.
Yeah, we used to, When I was a kid at Minneapolis, we jumped into the trailers. Corn. I think it was corn. I don't know, there's something that was free. And then there was something else that I can't remember it. But Mom wouldn't let us in there because she's afraid we'd get in there and you get drowned in there. But we climbed up that and climbed up the side of the barn. I'd be on one end, my brother David would be on the other end. Look at the little baby pigeons. And then there's a mama. And David would always catch the pigeon and take it in the house. Mama let it in there for just a little while. Then she says, time to get that out of here. Jeez. I thought this was a twosome.
Well, I'm listening to you talk.
Listening and picturing is two
The
different
whole
things.
world's listening to you talk right now.
I should sit up straight. The old lady look.
It's
I catch
alright.
myself hanging down and my head goes
Just
down.
think, Mom, there's some little old man in China sitting back in his recliner listening to you talk.
Ooh.
Or there might be somebody down in like some remote island or something. And somebody brought him a cell phone so he could get on the internet and watch you.
Yeah, I remember that. What do they call them? Where you go with no clothes. Out there in that river at the Maumee, near where your family, I caught your family go across the river to the island to hunt. And
I don't think they went over there with no clothes on.
no, but there was a,
You're still messed up about this boyfriend thing.
there you go. But I don't know if it's right on that little island or if it was another one up the river. But somebody told me that they still had where you could see where there was like little houses and stuff like that over there.
I don't
Must have
know.
all dwindled out.
I don't know.
But that was a thing a few years back.
It's been more than a few.
Jeez. So yeah.
What are we doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Huh?
I had to go pee
You had to go pee?
in the rush time, yes.
It's alright, Mom. Everybody pees.
Lucky I didn't have to fight with cats. It was in there once I got there, but then I come back and Gwen's in my bedroom. Couldn't get her to move. I was trying to get her to move
That
and go
cat
out.
likes you.
She went, so I left the door open.
Your cat likes you. So this is what people our age do at 4 o'clock in the morning. We sit up and
Smoke
and talk and watch the cat lounge on the back of the chair.
and the rabbit.
Look at the cat. That's what's in your background, Mom.
Okay. that's
Everybody
good.
around the world's watching your cat.
Okay. I'll take that.
That's relaxing. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I hear the roosters crowing. Did you hear them?
Not that time. I know they're out there. And you're going to have to show me. And somebody said, Linda, I think it was, said, there's so much on here I like. And it's got bigger, I don't know, everything seems to be bigger. And I thought my dogs are on that. The page is where you start out anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway,
How many dogs do you got, Mom?
I got one
One?
living right now.
Yeah. How many dogs have you had?
Oh, Marty, who knows?
How many dogs do we have?
I know this is going to be on
Everybody in the world's watching you get toilet paper. Oh, you're gonna flip off everybody in the world? I've seen that.
No, it's my throat.
What about it?
Spitting.
Well, that's what happens when you smoke cigarettes.
No, it's emphysema.
Well, how do you think emphysema happens?
Smoking.
You know?
My dad had it all my life.
Well, toilet paper's cheaper than Kleenex, huh?
Yeah. It's prettier too.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't real pretty. Everybody in the world's watching you do that right now.
I know, but I gotta do it.
Hope nobody's eating while they're watching your video, huh?
That's what old ladies do in the morning.
Other old ladies wake up and read their Bible in the morning. What do you got to say to them? Because they're probably reading their Bible while they're watching this video.
Well, it's a good thing that they got the good eyes to read.
Well, could you read?
I don't know, it's been a long time.
Aw.
No, I can read a little bit.
Alright.
Yep.
You want to read the Bible?
No, that was all on this thing last night. Talking about reading the Bible, and I think there's 2 different sessions of that.
Yeah. Did your mom ever read the Bible?
Oh, I'm sure somewhere along the line she did.
Think Grandpa did?
I don't know. He may have it growing up. There was, I think, 7 of those kids. 13 in my mom's family. So, you talk about having to double up in bed. That was 3 kids to a bed, 4 to a bed,
There's 10 of you.
in a 2-room house.
And
Well, and then we moved to a 3-room house, or 3-bedroom houses, and we still had to double up.
yeah, nobody talked about sex back then, but they all had 15 kids.
They didn't try to explain to their teenagers and stuff about anything.
I guess not.
So I don't remember when they introduced birth control and stuff.
I don't know, but the stork brought me.
The weird way.
The stork brought me.
Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Because you and Dad never did anything like that. I am Immaculate Conception. The stork brought me to the hospital, dropped me off, and then you got to pick me out.
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
I still remember.
That's in my mind, and don't change it.
Well, with me, I still remember laying in bed at the hospital and everybody laughing. And look at her hair. And I didn't have my baby yet. They didn't bring it down to me. And I decided to walk down and see the baby. Because you don't get to see him right off the hall. In a big long window and see all the babies lined up. There was a little girl with her hair standing straight up in the air. And it had the name of your maiden name on it.
That's where the stork put me.
Yeah. There was probably 5 or 6 kids in there at the time.
Yeah. I was the best looking one though, wasn't I?
Oh yeah, pure black hair, standing up, that was a new style.
Yeah.
That was kind of neat. I'll never forget that. Figure a few years over the line, but I remember it.
Do you?
Yeah.
53 years ago.
Yes.
I'm 53.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
How old are you?
76.
76.
Yeah. Don't seem possible.
No, I don't.
I look in the mirror and I think, oh my gosh.
That's okay.
And the wrinkles. But I don't really see it in the mirror.
But you know what? It's all part of life.
I know it.
It's the cycle of life.
Yeah.
And we get to be a part of it.
Well, that's one thing. They have pictures of the actors when they were young and then when they was an adult. And some of them you can see pretty clearly that's the same people, but others, they change just a little bit. You don't know if that's that person or not.
Yeah.
But I kind of like to swish through that stuff too on the computer here. I call it a computer. Yeah, and there's shows that, you know, we watched as kids. Then it has those actors where they were little. Then as they grew, you know, they get to a certain point and then their facial features or something changes out where you can recognize them.
Yeah, we all change. It's all just part of life.
Yeah.
Life is like really, really short, and in a short little bit of time, you come into the world and you're like microscopic.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Mm.
It really is. You think about how our bodies, you know, you've been here for 76 years and you're still walking and talking and,
Thank God.
you know, it's really, really amazing when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, I want to get busy here lately. Knock on wood. I've been walking pretty good. And the other day, when I was feeding the chickens, I looked out and I thought, I knew it was kind of muddy. If it's muddy, you're going to slide in it. So I didn't do that. But I can always walk in the leaves a little bit. But I want to get out and walk. But the next couple days, it's going to be too cold, and I'm not going to care about going
Well,
outside.
today it's supposed to be almost 75 degrees, but it's going to be really windy.
Well, oh, it's at night when it drops so low.
Yeah, it gets dark.
In
It
the
gets
20s
dark.
or
It
something.
gets dark at night, yeah.
Cold.
It gets cold at night. It's early in the morning. That's all right. But yeah, this is our life. As exciting as it is, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, if we do this, I hold this share has my name on it.
Yeah, this one has mine on it.
Jeez.
We need to get up off our ever widening butts, Mom.
Nah.
Somebody's got to hold these chairs down. It's a dirty job,
That's
but
right.
somebody's
they'll
got to
float
do
in
it.
the air. Yeah.
Huh?
They'll float in the air. So you got to keep them sitting down.
Yeah. That cat sticking her paws in Rabbit's cage.
Jeez. I don't know about you.
But I hear the roosters crowing. I guess that's gonna end our little video for the day.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we can do that. That's a good first video, Mom. Just showing our lives out here in the middle of nowhere.